Hello everyone. For today's lesson, you will receive a short text from the Harry Potter series. So the text that you will receive is from the book called The Prisoner of Azkaban. This is week 6 of your comprehension lessons. Now, some background information before you read the extract. The author is J.K. Rowling, who is a lady. It's the third book in the Harry Potter series. The book was published all the way back in 1999. And it sold over 65 million copies to date and still selling. The film was eventually released in 2004. The story of your extract is set on the Hogwarts Express, which is the train used by students or witches and wizards to get to Hogwarts. Hogwarts, for anyone who doesn't know, is a school of witchcraft and wizardry. The train is the only acceptable way for students to travel to school. You need to know some background information about this book. So a prisoner has escaped from a prison in this world called Azkaban, and a Dementor boards the train to find the escaped convict. Now, in the extract, you will read about a creature or a character called a Dementor. Now, Dementors are dark creatures that work as guards for the prison of Azkaban. So they are dark creatures that take away human happiness and replace that emotion with coldness and fear. Now, the Dementors actually symbolize depression as they take all joy out of people's lives. So the author J.K. Rowling created the Dementors based on her personal experience with depression or her battle with depression. Now, on the picture that you can see on the slide, that is what the Dementors look like in the movie. So when you read the extract, you might have a different interpretation of the Dementor. As you are reading the text, you will come across these words: illuminated, hoarse, plunged, hissing, glistening, and decayed. What I would like you to do in your head is think of synonyms and antonyms for those words. You do not have to write these answers down on a piece of paper. I just want you to think of synonyms and antonyms for these words in your head. Now, if anyone is confused, a synonym is a word that has a similar meaning. An antonym is a word that has the opposite meaning. Okay, so flick through those words when you're reading the text, and in your head, it might take you 10-20 seconds, think of synonyms and antonyms for those words. It may be helpful when you are answering some questions in the comprehension text. Now, also going back on last week's work, when you are reading it, please do not forget to make connections. So last week we learned about how to connect the text to ourselves, how to connect the text to another story that we have read, and how we can connect the text that we are reading to something that is happening in the wider world. So please, when you are reading the text, do not forget to use the skills that we have learned last week and to make connections. If you have any other questions, please ask your teacher on Google Classroom. Have a good day.